All right, I guess we're gonna start this. This is week 5 for the Norsca Brey herd, but this is week 1 for our ongoing series. We now have 16 people in the tournament, and this is getting really excited. This is JerBearz, who's also on the line with me, and this is his first multiplayer game, so give him a little bit of a break. But this should certainly be interesting.
Yeah, my first one.
Well, Jeremy actually bailed us out because we didn't have enough people, and he downloaded the game and got set up for the whole weekend right immediately. Looks like I'm going to get the ball first. Now, let me talk about how we got set up here. I moved up toward the line because he didn't have anybody on the line. So I'm trying to stay as far forward as possible. I'm planning on moving up the left side here. I've got my Billy, who's got 3 arms, and he's going to be my catcher. So I see this as pretty well open. I mean, this is not a bad positioning. I do think that you should have your throwers up a little bit further. I don't usually want anybody more than 3 or 4 steps off the line, maybe unless you're playing like the Skaven because they're super fast. But when they're way back here, they can't really help much because they're just too far out of the action. Another thing is you don't ever want to start your players or ever even really put your players by the sidelines because one hit knocks them right into the fans, and that's no fun at all. But yeah, like I said, so what I'm going to try and do here is blitz this one guy out, and then I'm going to have an open lane to move my my 3-handed dude up the side. What I want to do is pick up the ball, pass it to Billy here, have Billy run up, and then I'm deep within their territory. These guys aren't very strong. They're going to be able to gang up on me, and maybe they'll get the ball back, but by that time, I'm going to have flattened his front line and be moving up. I don't actually care who carries the ball. I care where the ball is on the field. So if the ball is way deep in the field on their side, I'm going to be able to knock everybody over and get down there to the ball, get the ball back, and then score. So that's my plan going into this. Whether or not it works, we have no idea. But yeah, I'm basically just trying to bull rush him. And there's my opening, so I've got a lane down the field. Now I'm gonna knock all these guys out of the way and start positioning my guys, have a little bit of protection. So if I've got a guy on all these, then they can't really come after me very well. They can try, but he's got to either dodge out of the way or he's got to try hitting all these guys out of the way in order to get to where I'm gonna be. So that's a push, but I just pushed him into my other guy, so I'm going to keep my 2 guys. And as you can see, I'm positioning, preparing my box for where I'm going to go. You always want to, move the ball last because it's dangerous.
Okay.
Pick up the ball last, do all that last. But yeah, I'm just getting my guys in position so that you won't be able to get to my guy once I get up here. So I'm going to pick up the ball, and I'm going to walk over, and then I'm going to pass it over to Billy. I am passing. I probably could have handed it off, but I passed because I want the points. I'm selfish like that. This is a little bit dangerous because that didn't work. I feel pretty well protected, but you could come over and pick it up and then run towards the end zone, and that could be a little dangerous for me. But I do feel a little safe. I don't think that's going to happen. Bonehead, you can never count on that guy, but. Yeah, so going for the ball last. Going for the ball last is probably helpful. I mean, it's not too bad of a move, to be honest, because get to secure it. But you usually want to try and move people around, get set up. So all these guys out here, get them in good position before you do stuff that's dangerous. And going for it like that may be a little unnecessary.
Yeah, I was kind of.
Okay, that dodge was really dangerous.
I was kind of proud of it.
Yeah, so you can dodge.
Yeah, I'm learning to do all my risky stuff last. That was the thing I figured out in the beginning.
Yeah, dodging out of tackle zones isn't that bad, but dodging from a tackle zone to a tackle zone is really, really, really risky. Your chance of getting tackled go way, way, way up. So I'm going to try and move your guys out of the way and get the ball back. I don't feel bad at all, to be honest. Just because you have the ball, I have you completely surrounded. I'm in a really good position. I only got to push there, but you're right where I want you to be. The ball is, as far as I'm concerned, secured because your guys are nowhere to be seen and my guys are completely around it. 5-on-3 with the beast, and that's good numbers for you. And I'm keeping the rest of your guys tied up. Now, one thing you do have is you've got a guy down the field. So for any reason you're able to sneak out of here, you could pass it down the field. And even if it doesn't work, the ball will be on that side of the field, which is where you want it. And I'm ignoring that guy, which is unfortunate. Another thing is you've got a guy over here by the sidelines you still haven't moved since the game started, and that's something that you're going to want to keep an eye on. Check the field every time to make sure that there's no lost guys that you're ignoring.
Yeah.
Stand up. Getting well stood up. That's good. Always important.
You know, they get knocked down a lot.
They do. They get up again. This pass was dangerous. But I mean, you almost have to do it. I'll be honest. It's not a bad move. You know, you've got to do something there. I don't know if dodging out would have been a better way to go, but yeah, you did have to do something. I put you in a bad position. I won't really fault you for trying to get the ball out of there. But yeah, this is why you didn't want to be on the sidelines, because it's really easy to just push you out. And now the ball's open to me, and I've got a free lane to go the whole way. I'm going to kick him out of the way, and I'm not going to move in that spot so that there's a lane for me to escape. If I would have blocked that off, then I wouldn't be able to get through either.
Right.
Just hit some guys for fun. I'm just tying up your guys over here. It's not really doing anything, but it's keeping your guys from getting over towards my guys, which is what I want. Especially keeping your big guy out of there. Just keeping him out of the fight. And it also means that if you are trying to dodge away, you know, you've got a potential to have a turnover. Oh, I got a 3 dice on that. Anytime you get 3 dice, that's awesome. But yeah, do everything else, then go pick up the ball. As long as the ball's secured, which it is, it's next to me and not next to you. Now go pick up the ball, hopefully that works out well, and then start running. And I've got mostly open field. You've got a couple ways to dodge away. You've got your thrower here could dodge away. Another thrower over here. You could, you know, instead of just standing up, you could stand up and dodge away. It's obviously dangerous, but, you know, you've got to get somebody over near me because I'm at this point, I can now just walk into the end zone.
Right.
I would have
the
to
hardest
go
part
for
was
it.
it was taking 5 to 7 seconds to just stand up one player at a time.
Yeah, I know. You've got connection.
It was really eating up my timer.
And like I said, you know, this is one of your first games, so that's definitely rough. I ended up not scoring. I could have gone for it, but I didn't want to blow it. And you couldn't get to me anyway, so I was like, yeah, I'll just take one more turn for hits, and then I'll get the touchdown on the next turn. If I'd have been concerned at all, I would have gone for it, but you know, it's just a risk I don't have to take. Now I get to push you out again, pull that other guy over to get a second dice on that. I'm just tying these guys up, having a guy near them so that they can't, you know, for some reason, come over and blitz me. You still haven't moved this guy over by the edge. There's another good reason to not move him by the edge. You may never see him again.
I just probably didn't even know he was there.
Yeah. You're playing man down. made it. You made it a long ways. Good job, man. That is not a bad move either, because it does mean that I have to do something. Some players will run out the clock and just sit there for the rest of the half. I'm not one of those players, but you moving into a position like that means that I have to do something. I can't just sit there and run out the time. So that means you'll get a chance to score too.
Right.
So yeah, crowd the ball, go after the ball, rush it, try and do anything. That way, you know, they have to at least score. You know, give them a little bit of pressure. Right now, I know I'm going to go for a 3-die here before I do my score, because I mean, if I get a free 3-die, I'm going to take it. And then I'll just go score. 3-die is about as safe as it gets.
Yeah.
I'll leave everything else alone and run it. There it is. There's my first touchdown. Things are going pretty well. Headbutt got the points. That's good. My quarterback getting more points.
Yeah.
So actually, at the end of this, I leveled him up and I got him. He rolled doubles again, so I got him accuracy. So now he has pass and accuracy as a Chaos Warrior. It's friggin' as a Beast Man. It's friggin' hilarious. So let me tell you, I want to tell you how you should do this, or how I would do this. You can vary it how you want, but for defense, well, no, you're on offense. Never mind, you're on offense. I don't know what you should do for offense. I have a pretty good defense here. What you're going to want to do is bust one of these lines, one of the edges. So you'll want 3 on the line. You have to have 3 on the line. So what I would do is have your big guy and 2 linemen over here on the right side, or the left side, obviously you can choose one. Just lined up in a row. And then I would have 2 guys over here on the right side. I'd have 1 off the line over on the left, and then 1 off the line on the far left. And just keep those guys there to kind of just be in the way and annoyance for me. And then I would crowd almost everybody in the secondary right behind those 3 guys that are on the line on the right side. And the reason for that is to just power through. So if you keep, 2 guys over here on the left, it ties up my guys, so I have to either blitz them or run all the way around. And if I'm using a blitz there, I'm not using it over on the right side, and the right side's where you care, because you'll have all your guys over on the right side strong man in me. So then you bust out the right side. That's the only side you really care about. Put all the guys to bear on the right side. Bust a hole through there, and then all you really need to do is keep a box around your thrower who has the ball, and run 2 guys through the hole that you make toward the end zone. The next turn, I'm going to clear out a lot of your guys, but your thrower should still be safe if you made your box right. And then you can try and throw it downfield to one of your catchers.
Right.
That's not what happens.
Yeah, my catchers, they got all the dodging abilities, so.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to try and get downfield. You want to punch a hole, concentrate, punch a hole, and then get downfield so that you can throw it. If you commit a lot of guys to the line, you're going to lose. You can't hang with me at the line. You are a 50-50 team, so you're kind of a brawler, kind of a agility team. I'm just straight brawlers. So don't brawl with me.
Right.
You only have to put 3 guys on the line, so only put 3 guys on the line. If you're going to put more, choose your area of attack. So like the right end, just put all your guys on the right end and just try and knock that Chaos Warrior off, which is hard because he's 4 strength. But knock him off, knock the Beast Man off, get those 2 guys out of the way, then you've got a hole and just punch it.
Right. Okay.
What you don't want to do is leave a side open, because if you leave a side open, I'm going to run around. So this is good. You've got that side block. And this is also good that you've got the 2 guys together, because it's much harder to knock 2 guys that are connected, because you can only get 1 guy on the corner in order to, so you won't get the strength advantage, basically. You'll get a 1 die rather than a 2 die. If you have a guy isolated, it's really easy to get 2 guys on him and then get the 2 die, which is easy to knock him down. But you do want to make sure you plug all the holes. We'll see how you do with that. No, yeah, that's an issue. You didn't plug. So I've got a line from which I can get through here, and that's dangerous. I've got a direct path to your thrower. So that's always dangerous. You want to have a guy over here, and you'd only want 3 guys on the line. And like I said, offset your line so that you know where you want to attack and just attack that line. So you don't have to fight all of my guys. Right. Have 2 guys tie up 5 of my guys, and then just fight the other half. And you see, I'm moving up here now because you're not on the line, so I'm going to get on the line.
Okay.
Yeah, always get the ball last because it's so dangerous. So now this is an issue because now it's my turn, and I've got a free line. As you see, you've got unblocked. I can run straight up there, get the blitz, hit your guy, and now I've got a straight line to come get the ball. Which I'm not going to get the ball yet. You'll see. I'm going to make sure to move all my guys and get it in position. But yeah, you need to have that hole covered. You got to look at every guy and think he covers the 9 spaces, or the 8 spaces around him. So if there's not somebody there covering those spaces for people to have to dodge through, then it's not covered.
Okay.
So now I'm going to come up. I guess I'm not going to pick it up yet. I'm just trying to block your guys. Yeah, I probably think that picking it up is a little risky. Or no, I'm going to use this guy to pick it up. But I just wanted to make sure that everybody was covered first. And now I'm going to tie up these 2 guys. See, now you can either hit my beastmen or you can dodge out. But you can't just have a free move back here.
Yeah.
Yep, trying to dodge out, and then I get it. That's only a 17% dodge. That's really, really dangerous. And the reason that was a 17% dodge is because you were moving. I don't know if you knew this at the time because it can be hard to see, and I make this mistake sometimes too, is you were moving from this Chaos Warriors tackle zone from a tackle zone to a tackle zone. Whenever you're dodging, dodge out of a tackle zone. So from a tackle zone to open space. If you're dodging from a tackle zone to a tackle zone, it's almost never going to work. It's really, 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 really risky. And then I got a knockout there.
Yeah.
So that's going to give me a turnover. That's always the risk when you're trying to dodge out of areas. Is you want to dodge as little as possible. Dodging is really, really risky. Dodging and picking up the ball.
I couldn't believe that both of my catchers fumbled the ball at the same time.
Yeah. I think they're reliable.
That was insane. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh man, he's injured. Getting them big hits. 2-on-1. Your risk of injury goes up the more outnumbered you are.
Right. Yeah, they can get assist and they can get bashed down pretty good.
So now I've got to dodge out. You'll see how I'm going to dodge out of here. Dodge away from the tackle zones, not into the tackle zones. But I'm going to get these hits off first. Because I'm still feeling pretty safe. I mean, I'm down way on your side. I've got lots of assistance. So I can just knock some of your guys out, make sure that you're not going to do anything crazy to me. Then I can try and get toward the end zone. big hit. Damn, that guy can fly.
KO'd.
Nice done. Alright, gonna try and get another hit off. I'll move up. That way I tie up both of those guys, even though they'll get an advantage. Oh, see, this is why you move last. Move last, but I still have control. So, gonna get down and touchdown. Now I'm up 2. Yeah, that went really well for me.
Yeah, it did.
At least you got your knocked out guy back, so you're doing pretty good on guys because you had some extra, which is always nice. But yeah, don't commit guys to the line. You can only have 2 on one of these sides, which I think you realized after a second. But you did it again. This is a big issue. You'll see again. You've got.
No, I won't be making your mistakes next time.
Yeah. You've got this lane here, right here on the left side, open. Nobody's there blocking at all. You just need somebody standing there. They don't have to be on the line. Just 1 or 2 back.
Yeah, I got my blitzers in there.
Just to be in the way. Because otherwise I've got just an uninterrupted path. That's just really dangerous. I'll be honest.
I don't like seeing my ogre getting off.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd have moved these guys up. Remember, you don't have to fight with me. You can just be in the way. If you're 1 step away from me, you're effectively blocking me. And if I want to go through you, I have to use a blitz. And I only have 1 blitz. So as often as you can against a brawling team, just, stay 1 step away. That way that they can't get past you. They'd have to dodge through you, and they're not good at dodging. If it was like an elf team, then yes, absolutely. Tie them up by...
The blitzers have a reroll on their block, right?
It's not a reroll. What it is if you get the skull with a bash on it, the skull with the star, that means that you will win. Normally that's both knocked out, but if you have block, then it's just them knocked out.
Okay.
So that's actually really good to have. It's one of the most important skills in the game. Yeah, you left me completely open to just run straight down, and that's an issue.
I was trying to set you up. I was hoping that I could
but you left
run a hole and just try to dodge through, but yeah, I know, I see it. I played a little bit last night against some AIs, and I was like, oh, a couple of light bulbs clicked. Yeah, no problem.
All right. Big hit. Really big hit. And this, like I said before, this is your first multiplayer game. We could have played a friendly beforehand, but I mean, it is nice that we got it knocked out. That way, we don't have to worry about it for the rest of the week.
Right. It looks like we're up against each other again on the next league game.
I don't think so. No, I think I'm against Pain Deer games next week.
Oh. Oh, okay. I
just hung up. That was really
Nigerians.
dangerous. That was really dangerous. Oh, I mean, wait, it was Pain. Yeah, the game anyway, so yeah, do anything.
Yeah, you just smash shit, don't you?
Yeah, that's
all
my
you do
job.
is smash.
I'm a smasher, yeah. So you need to play agile against brawling teams, and you need to play brawling against agile teams.
Okay.
So if it's elves, you've got to get on the line and start beating them up and get right up in their faces. With me, you want to stay back and outmaneuver me. Because your guys actually have a lot of movement. They're very fast. But they're just not as strong as my guys.
Yeah, I got you. There, I finally punched one.
Yeah. Well, this is, I would have left one of those guys over here on the right just to make it so that I have something to get around. Because now I can surround you.
Yeah, and I messed up. I turned it over again. I did so many turnovers.
Yeah.
What's up with this pass? I was trying to throw the ball away mostly there. Because I knew you were going to rush it.
Yeah. Well, you see what I'm doing here? I'm trying to get as many die on this guy as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to just roll up the line and close in on you. And I'm just going to keep on doing that. Just roll up. So I'm closing in, and I'm just making your options smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep these two guys over here on the left where they're at for the most part because they're fine. They're in the way for you. You can't get past them, so that's all I need. I actually left a little bit of a hole here. This was actually a mistake for me because you've got an area in the middle here that you could get through, and I wonder if I'm gonna plug that or not.
Right.
Well, I'm going for the ball.
And he's a bonehead.
All right. I got a lot of cuts to make in this video.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I was just saying, I wish I could turn the quality of my video down to like 480. Yeah. 720 is the minimum.
Well, you got all your guys up, which is good. That was just kind of bad luck picking it up. All right, you've got to try to pick it up at this point. You've got to do something.
Right. I needed that ball.
You did. Now I'm gonna, get in position. This is why you need somebody on that other side because now, being able to come through unblocked.
Uh-huh.
I'm actually trying to get this guy out of the way so I can get that hitbox out of the way. Because he didn't get knocked down, I needed him knocked down. I need him knocked down. Now I'm covering this hole that I had made before. Should have been covered.
Hold on a minute, Matthew.
Are you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. And knock some people down and then see if I can go get the ball again. Yep, dodged out. No problem. And now let's go get a touchdown. And I've got you completely contained. This is a weird box. Normally you put a box around the ball carrier. Instead I put a box around all of your guys. Now you do. You've got an opening there. That's what you had to do. And that's what block is. So did you see that?
The sure hand. He even stopped that sure hands ability he had.
Well,
he should have been able to pick that up.
Yeah, but that's what block is. He doesn't have sure hands. He has block. So when that came up skull, that was a skull with a bash on it, which normally means that both are down. But if you have block, which you do, then I go down and you don't. And then you pick that ball up. Okay. Awesome, and now you're running with it. There you go. Getting somewhere.
Yeah, there it is.
And you've got a little bit of a blocker there, you know, somebody to help defend. If you can start tying up some of my guys, now you just want to try and get in the way. See if you can, you know, get those guys down there. That was dangerous, but I mean, you've got to do something. I mean, it's a little bit of desperation, you know. You're not in a good position. You've got to make rough decisions. Which, you know, is the position I put you in. That's on purpose. Like, you have to try and dodge away.
Right.
Now, this isn't the best box in the world. What you'll honestly want to do is be on the corners. If you can. Given that I was going to be coming from the left side, you'd probably want to be on this corner where the one guy is, where Viscount Cerdric is, and then have Grant Wolf on the bottom left corner from the guy carrying the ball. The reason for that is that I will have to dodge through at least one tackle zone in order to blitz. Right now, this guy is open on the back side, so I can blitz him and get the ball back without any interruption.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm going to do. Got the hit. She did have me a little bit worried there for a second. Now I'm going to just tie up.
I know, I had a little bit of a push there towards the end, for sure.
Yeah, you were certainly figuring it out. Even though I had you in a bad position, honestly, with as bad a position as you were in, you shouldn't have even been able to do as well as you did. Yeah, I'm just tying up all your guys so that you can't do anything. Like, go and try and touch that ball in the area. And 3 guys around you. I mean, I assume you're going to try, and we'll see. Maybe standing your guys up first. That's good. Although you did a blitz with this guy, but then you didn't actually blitz, so that's a wasted blitz that you had.
Well, he was ready. Wouldn't even let him move. It was weird, like that. I don't know what I did there.
Tom Brady is knocked out in the ceremonial manner. He gets knocked out, I think, every single match. So he's keeping the streak alive. Good job, Tom Brady. He's been injured or knocked out every match he's played in. He's just, that's the way he rolls. He's going to be my GOAT. Instead, he's just a GOAT.
Yeah, I wanted to give all the guys names, but it won't let me change their names.
Yeah, once you're in, you can't do it. And that was his timing.
I didn't realize he could do that.
To get you in the game. All your new
guys,
I
wasn't really. I didn't.
But if you want, I'll kill some.
Can you sell them and remake?
No, you can't.
You can sell them and. Oh, okay.
Actually, I wish you would have told me, because you actually could have sold all of them without any repercussions before your first official game. But now you had.
Right. Yeah, some of them have the same faces, and
yeah.
I don't know. They're just very generic-looking players.
Keep your guys as far away as possible, and preferably stunned. Trying to one die, and it works. Against the ogre. Standing up, this is what you need to do. Give me a hard time. not a bad strategy. Get a couple guys down near the end zone. That way you can attempt to pass.
Uh-huh.
And it kind of works. Kind of works. You know,
Yeah.
honestly, that's a turnover I'll take. Because the ball is on the other end of the field. You know, it's away from all of my guys. You're in a much, much better position right there. And it's hard for me to move the ball. It's chaos. So that was just it was a good play. It's a little risky, but you've got to take risks at this point. I was trying to get you to maybe move the ball into me, which would have been great, but it didn't happen. Like, maybe I'll get a free catch here. Because it doesn't count as a turnover.
I got it on your side though. I mean, that was.
Yep.
I got it on your side.
And now I've left these guys open, so you can maneuver again. But you tried to dodge with an ogre. Like, you can't dodge with the ogre. It does not work.
No, that was the mistake. I meant to cancel that move.
Yeah.
He ran in there. I was like, no, I meant to right click, not left click.
Now I think I've got an open line to the ball, and we'll see if I can go get it or not. Clear this out, make sure there's nobody between me. This time, for real, get that stupid ball to the end zone.
And you fumble.
Probably. Better I'll turn over somewhere else. Let's see. 2 die. Alright, let's do this. Run. Pick it up. And drop it. Good job. These are getting more desperate for me now. I'm running out of time. You're getting guys over on my side. See, that was that skull with the blast. And normally it knocks both of them out like that. But if you have block, then it's just the guy who doesn't have block that gets knocked down. Oh, there it is. So we both get knocked down.
Yeah.
So now I think I'm out of time. And I went for that hit early. I should have moved my guys down, because if I'm near the end zone, I could at least throw it to a guy in the end zone and try to score a touchdown. But at this point, I don't actually think I can score anymore. Maybe with one of these beast men, maybe.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was a lot of turnovers, and everybody was scattered. Even your guys were kind of scattered.
Yeah.
It was just, get the ball! We're all over the ball!
Yeah, what you needed to do to be able to score is you needed to just get a guy in the end zone and then just try and go for the ball and throw it to him. That's basically the only chance you had.
Uh-huh.
Now I need to clear out your guys, pick up the ball, throw the ball to this beast man down here, catch the ball, and then run into the end zone. It's going to be really hard. So I'm running into the end zone right here. So I've got a guy in the end zone. I can win. I need an open throwing lane so that you don't intercept it. And instead we knock each other out, and that's the end of the game.
Yeah, that was about it.
That was a good game. I had a blast.
It was.
And you probably learned a bit. Doing pretty good. So I'm gonna...
Yeah, we'll have to do another one.
Well, of course.